Hello, I'm Philip Stevenson. I'm one of the sales managers here at Sumo UK, covering the north of England and Scotland, and I'm here to talk to you today about the iconic Sumo Trio, our one-pass combination cultivation system. So as you can see with the Trio, it gets its name from having three component forms. So we start with the leg, we have a disc, and then we have a packer on the back. So let's have a closer look at the Sumo leg system. So on here we have our arable leg, which you can see is depth adjustable with one pin, and we can achieve sensible working depths of 5 to 15 inches, depending on your soil type and conditions. On this particular leg we have the one-piece concord point with a 4-inch wing. We have an option of an 8-inch wing on here as well. And because of the angle that the wing and the point is positioned at, we're starting to move a lot of soil ahead of it, hitting the main shank of the leg. So we believe this system, which is a low draft type leg, makes us around 30% more efficient, so we're saving fuel in the field, but also because of the angle the soil flows up the point at, we're getting a lot more breakage and inversion. So we're doing more by changing the angle of the point and having this particular design. A one-piece point, so we have a single bolt on the back. So if we need to, we can change from this point system and have a low disturbance point where we're still doing as much breakage across the working profile of the machine, but we're not bringing as much clod and raw soil to the top. So in particularly dry years, the low disturbance point is a very good option that we often fit to leave a better finish behind, but also to ensure that we're doing as much soil breakage across the profile as we can. So as you can see with the point slightly lower, as I say, than the wing, so we're starting to take out the compacted layer, we're breaking out the compaction, and then as the soil flows up here we get a rolling, boiling action, so we get good inversion, top breakage, and the mixture of any surface trash on there as well. On the mounted machines we offer two leg protection systems. So on this machine we have the hydraulic auto reset, which is a hydraulic pressure system that runs at 80 bar from the tractor. This means that should we hit an obstruction with the leg in the work, it allows the leg to kick back, but then it will reset itself into the working position without the operator needing to get out of the seat. The leg system is protected by the accumulators, so we've got plenty of protection in that system should all the legs move back in one go if we hit a large obstruction. But it resets itself straight away, so the operator doesn't need to stop, he can carry on once he's safely past the obstruction and carry on his work. The second system we offer is a traditional shear pin system on here. So as you can see in the top of this bracket we've got the shear bar. So if the leg hits an obstruction here, it will break the pin. The operator then comes out, removes the clip, pushes the bar back into its next notch, puts the clip back in and returns into work. So again, we're protecting the system should we hit any obstructions. Moving on from the leg system, the second of the three components of the Trio is our double row of discs. So here we have two banks of 50 centimetre serrated discs. You'll see that the discs are running in pairs. We have a central bearing, so we have two discs in the gang. The theory behind this is that should one disc start to stall, the partner will keep it turning, so the discs continue to run cleanly and freely, and do what they're designed to do. So with the discs, we're setting the depth by adjusting the pin on the top here. So what we want to do is cut any surface trash that's left and mix it into the top. We want to start to break up any clod and basically give a tillage pass, so that when we get to the third component, the multi-packer, all we're doing with that is firming down any clods and cracking down anything on the surface to leave a better finish. The disc unit is removable on these machines, so 4 bolts we can drop that entire disc assembly out, which means we can use the Trio as a leg and press configuration, or we can take the legs out and use it as a disc and press configuration as well. So 3 functions, but a lot of versatility in the design of the machine. So moving on to the third component, the Sumo multi-packer. So here we have a 508mm diameter packer roller. So with this we're firming and consolidating the top, but we're not over packing it. What we want to do is leave the top freeable and weatherproof but firm, so that we can easily get on to do our next pass, be it the drill or a secondary cultivation pass should we need to. It leaves it very weatherproof, so we get very good air movement through the top layer of soil, and also should we get a lot of rainfall, the water will get away very easily as well, but it leaves it very weatherproof on the top and very firm. One piece scraper on the back as well, so we're cleaning very easily to keep the packet clean on the barrel. and also with our crimps, which we have, which are cast. Each complete cycle is split into 4 different units here, so it's a very quick change if we need to change one of the cast parts on there as well. Available in 3 models, so we do 2.5, 3 and 3.5 metre rigid mounting machines. We offer a 3 and 3.5 rigid trail chassis, and we also 4.5 to 6.5 metre on the hydraulic fold. And that's the iconic Sumo Trio, the one-pass cultivation system.